Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, those intuitively guided. Welcome everyone. Yes, this is February's reading, and personal issues stop me from the monthlies. But this is the energy of now, okay? So I'll probably get a mark at February, March, but it's the energy of now, and that's just what we want to remember. Do I have anything I need to say? Not really. I think we should just get into your reading. Let me just grab a sip. Okay. We're going to start with the Tibetan singing bowl. I feel like you guys know the routine, right? This is to let Spirit know we are ready. We're prepared to open our minds, open our hearts, let go of the outcome, and see the potential. Really see the potential. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin. Beautiful. I think I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot today for you. We're going to do freestyle, much like at least the last 4 readings. Can't remember how I did the other ones. Give them 3 shuffles. Let's begin. Sagittarius, what is going on? What can we know? What do we need to know? What energy are we moving into? And what are we moving out of? I don't like to spend a lot of time in the past. Unless certain messages have or lessons have been missed, then we revisit. Otherwise, I really want the energy of now going forward. We open with the Princess of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. And we have the 4 of Swords. I feel like someone is trying to connect spiritually. I feel like you're trying to connect to your ancestors. You're looking for guidance. I don't really feel that I'm trying to connect with someone that, I'm not going to say you don't miss them, but in a way, I don't even know if you know them. Like, if you've physically met them in this lifetime. You know, it feels like connections of past lives. It's like I'm at a round table, which is funny because I would love to do a round table. I would love to get some readers together and actually do a round table. Find a way to do it online. So it's a connection. So there's a connection. I'm feeling like this is it's like it feels like the energy of connecting with a child. But I don't feel that in this lifetime this was my child. I feel like this is energy of a past life. But there seems to be an awareness of that, or there will be. Wednesday, the day Wednesday, or maybe it's a name, is coming to mind. Wednesday. Not really fitting in this, but something that needs to be brought forward. And the four is standing out to me like this is the fourth time. Let's get some more cards around that. I have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. The first thing I want you to notice is out of 4 cards, 3 of them are Pentacles. Pentacles talk about can talk about your finances. It can talk about your stability. That's really what I'm feeling. It's more about the stability. I feel like someone has an opportunity, perhaps to travel. I feel this is more than one person because I don't feel like everyone's going to be traveling, but it's an opportunity. It's a connection. What am I trying to say? It's the energy of giving back. But as I say, giving back, the connection is more in a desire that I have. So I want to give back, but it's my career moving to that point. And what I feel is someone may actually move in the name of compassion for others. You know, what I'm feeling is like Doctors Without Borders. So I feel like if you're thinking of that, you know, is that the right move for me? I absolutely feel it is. And I'm just using Doctors Without Borders as an example, though I do kind of feel that too. And as I say that, I'm feeling that a connection being made. So my interest is in nonprofit in some fashion. And I'm questioning, is this the way I should move? Is this the direction I should go? In my heart of hearts, it's what I want. It's what I feel perhaps I would be best at. This is where my energy would be best served. But along with that, of course, comes some fear. And I don't know why I'm getting these children of a past life, past lifetimes. Other than, I just want to say, I feel like when I'm looking for guidance on this, in this area, it just feels like my previous children helping me, helping to guide me. And I also feel with that is if I don't know that, I'll have that realization. Let's keep going. I'm curious here. I have the Prince of Cups and the Three of Swords, and the first energy I felt is the energy of a previous lifetime. I also have the energy of a younger couple in this lifetime. A younger couple that was together. It feels like a soul connection, especially with the 2 4s. I don't know why I'm pointing here. 2 4s. Okay, let me get back into that. So I have a connection of someone of my past, someone romantically I was interested in. 3 of Swords is in this energy. So, but I'm not feeling like right now, I'm not feeling that I am distraught. It's almost like an underlying pain, an underlying energy. Kind of just like, it's there, but it's not controlling me now. It's not my main focus anymore. Could certainly be a marriage, was a marriage, because I do feel the energy of previously, this is mine, this is yours. Now, for some of you, that could be in a home, right? And everything that comes with that. This vase is mine. And I'm hearing vase, or vase, however you want to say it. Because I feel like the flowers are being taken out, so I can grab the vase or vase. And I do feel like if this is you, when you took the flowers out, and I don't feel like a bouquet, I feel like 1 or 2. You may have freeze-dried them, saved them, put them in a book. I am kind of feeling roses, but, I'm seeing red. But I am like, I take the rose and put it in a book. Well, that's something we used to do back in the day. I don't know if people still do that. Younger energy. So here I feel like the split has been for a while. A measurable amount of time. I'm going to look more just at that energy before we move on. Tell me a little bit more about that. I feel like someone also has a partner, a previous partner, I want to say, a love interest, who may have lost a family member. I do feel like it is a family member. I guess it doesn't have to be, but I feel like you are somewhat tied to them, as in them. I'm not predicting anything. This has already happened, okay? I want to make that very clear. This isn't a prediction for the future. It's already happened. Nonetheless, through this energy, it is causing this person of your past to reevaluate, to take a deeper look at their life. What it's doing, it's putting within them that, you know, I'm not going to be here forever. And it's about love, not about career, any of that, because I don't feel like there's any problems in that area. But losing someone has caused them, you know, kind of given them an awakening of limited time, right? It's not that they have limited time. They're realizing that, you know, this life only lasts for so long. So it's given them a realization. And I need to go back to that flower again. There's something about a flower. Whether that be your confirmation. Yeah, and you know what? I'm seeing another flower too. Perhaps you sent flowers. I don't feel like this was that long ago, maybe up to 3 months ago. Look at that, we have Judgment. Two of Swords. And the Four of Wands. They're feeling that connection. They're feeling the connection. You know, it's like this connection is being reintroduced to them. Illuminated within them. You know, they're recognizing that they let someone go. They let someone go, and there's regret. There's definitely regret. But they're not living in the regret. You know, I have to be honest, I kind of feel like maybe whoever it is that they buried, and I do feel like this person was buried versus cremated. Because I kind of feel like this foot, like a foot kicking them in the butt. Okay, anyway. You know, Judgment is about a rebirth. Feels like bringing it around, bringing it back around. I do feel like communication is going to come in some form. I definitely feel that. Communication is going to come in some form. Even if it's a thank you. That may be what... And by the way, I just want to say, I don't feel like... you know, when you're in a reading, I'm talking about, you know, someone from their family, right? And it doesn't mean that everyone has lost someone. And this is what gets them moving. But in their head, this is what they're thinking. This is what, you know, they're thinking about the end of time. They're thinking about how much time do I have left? And did I, you know, was that the right move? No, not even was that the right move. More in, I know it wasn't the right move. Again, I don't feel like they're beating themselves up over it. And nor should they, because, you know, by this time you probably understand that I believe when things happen, they happen for a reason. There's usually personal growth that we need to have between the split up. But they're realizing. You are being asked to allow yourself to dream of your future. Allow yourself. It's almost like you shut down your dreams. You're like, the hope is gone. Be realistic, number one, okay? Be realistic. But don't lose the hope. And I don't necessarily mean about this person, keep the hope about them. Yeah. But it's more about something internal, like keep the hope. Keep the hope that your life can turn around, that things can change. Sagittarius, I'm not feeling like I'm really distraught. But I recognize I'm not all I can be either. So I'm not doing everything I can be doing to better my own life. So again, some type of communication coming in. And I do feel that for some of you, you feel this person's energy. Matter of fact, I feel like you may close your eyes and picture them and talk to them as in, pick up the phone, send me a text, pushing, like trying to get that energy to them. And it just might be working. But that's not the only reason. I feel like this is meant to come back around, as are many relationships. Let's add on to that. Nine of Swords. Real quick, I also want to say that, and I need to take this advice too, but I feel like there's something within your mood where I'm feeling down, and I'm not distraught, but I am down, and due to that, it's holding me back. I have a lack of energy. This is something I can change within myself. One of the ways I feel is exercise. I'm feeling yoga. I'm feeling yoga would be fantastic because I feel yoga will definitely work out the body, but also the mind. So, what's that saying? 2 birds with 1 stone? That's kind of what I'm feeling. And I do feel if I take a yoga class, can I do this for my home? Absolutely. The main thing is about the exercise and how you can take that energy level, because what I'm hearing is you have the ability to change that, and it is just through a lifestyle change. It doesn't have to be yoga, but it's something that as I'm exercising, I also feel like I'm receiving peace of mind. But I also feel if I take a yoga class that I'll connect. I kind of feel like I'm by myself. And, maybe I haven't kept in touch with friends. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling lonely. So, it's like 3 birds with 1 stone now, because I feel like you'll connect with soul family within this class, because it almost feels like a community. So you don't have to. It would serve you to step out of your comfort zone, especially if you've kind of been in hermit mode or a hangman, and and I kind of feel that like in the winter. I'm in the winter and I don't want to leave my house. It's cold. I'll wait till spring, which you can. All I know is I have the ability to turn this around all on my own. All on my own. If I am lonely. And I'm not even talking about love, romantic love. If I feel lonely, the best thing I can do for myself right now is to join a group. Because as I do that, and by the way, I feel like someone's like, but I don't even know how to do yoga. Don't worry about that. Start at the beginners. Start at the beginners. But there's going to be people, soul family members, and this happens all the time. You know, they're put in place for us. We're put in place for them at the right time. Okay, I'll let that be. I'm not going to harp on that. Excuse me. I feel like somebody looks really good in blue, and you're being asked to wear more blue. It's like it brings out your eyes, but it also makes you feel good. So, you know, you already have something, like a shirt or a dress or, slacks, something like that, that's in blue. Wear it more often. Color can change your mood. Okay, this is going to be like Scorpio's reading where I'm going to get a lot of different messages, I can tell. Let's get a couple cards over here and then we'll look back at them again. Yeah, and again, I'm feeling that energy of, I'm feeling blue. I'm feeling down. And exercise is it's not the only thing, but it's a major thing. And listen, 1 time a week. If you can do it 3 times a week, even better. But this is not about you doing more than you can handle. It's about moving you around the right people. Again, I can do it from home, and that will definitely help. But the soul connection, well, that finds you eventually. I feel like this is more if you want, like if you feel like you need that connection, go join a group. And I would say go join a group of like-minded individuals, but I kind of feel like you're somewhat new at this, and, well, you know what? There will be other people in your shoes, okay? I have the 9 of Wands, wow, and I have the 7 of Wands. So coming over this person of the past. Four, 5, 6, 16. Sorry, I'm just adding. Why do I feel like it won't be that easy to reach you? Or this person is thinking that, I'm getting a Leo energy, but I also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I have Earth. I have fire. So I have every element. Excuse me. Libra. Anyways, I feel like, I kind of feel like this might be the other person. But I feel like I won't be able to reach Sagittarius. Not that I can't communicate with them, not that I can't pick up the phone and call or get on their social media and leave a message. I don't feel it will be received well. And I also feel this person from the past. I do, again, feel it's this lifetime. I don't feel like they've had an easy road. I do feel like they have worked on a career, you know, they have put energy into a career. They put energy into something. I do feel like this is someone, this could be you, but I kind of feel like it's their energy. Of course, you could be watching. That could be you. Anyway, I feel like they have put time and effort into a career, into a foundation. And I don't feel like they took the easiest path. Why am I feeling that? You know, I'm feeling like I may be an attorney. I feel like I somehow am representing the people. And, you know, I'm feeling like an attorney. And all the energy that goes into becoming an attorney. They may be thinking about changing that path. They also may be starting to feel that urge to give back. I'm feeling like-minded energy, even though we behave differently. We did behave differently, though I also feel that, you know, we can say we behave differently, but deep down we know there's a, you know, it's like we do have the same values. Even if I wasn't living them at the time, I have the same core values. Okay, let's keep going. Excuse me. You notice I'm losing my voice, so I kind of feel like this person, or you, you know, you speak up for those who can't. The connection is here. The connection is strong. I really don't feel like you're in communication right now. And it could be 3 months, it could be 9 months. You know, the 9s are really standing out to me. I have the Hermit card of Virgo. And I have the Emperor card of Aries. Could certainly be the connection between a Virgo and an Aries. I know I get a lot of people intuitively guided, so, you know, I leave the reading open for all. Let's look a little deeper, though. It's weird. When I do my reading at a certain time, I get a glare on my table. Let me move everything. I also feel Aquarius' energy. I feel like there may be a few of you who started meditating, or, you know, you're learning it. You're learning the ropes. And I feel like you're doing it with purpose. And I do feel like it's the connection. Connection of past lives, but not just past lives that will always be with you. So a true connection. Again, I'm feeling like children from past lives. I do feel that you've had some realizations of your own, and some of them are in your ability to give and take. You know, understanding that moving forward with anyone, not just this person, but with anyone, just anyone, I need to learn the give and take. And again, blue. Blue is important. I see the connection as I put myself in a meditative state. Now, doesn't mean I have to physically be doing a meditation, but as I quiet my mind, purposely quiet my mind, there is a connection. There is a connection. There's a connection to above, if we want to say above, or through the veil. Let's put it that way. And you're asking for clarity. And listen, I feel like you're not sure. You're not 100% sure if what you're hearing, what you're feeling, the signs, are the signs really for you, or are you just, what I'm picturing is you're looking at a clock and seeing 444. Maybe 999, but really 444. I don't even know if the numbers matter, to be honest. And you look at that, and I think you even look up the meaning of it, but then you talk yourself out of it. Then you're like, no. That's wishful thinking. It's not wishful thinking. This is true messages, signs. Continue to look up the meaning, the angel meaning, okay? Really the angel meaning of these numbers that you're seeing. Don't worry about what everybody else is seeing either. Why am I saying that? Well, because I feel like someone is watching maybe videos, maybe tarot readings, and someone may be talking about, I know I've done this, where, let's take example, that 444, and you think to yourself, but I'm not seeing 444, I'm seeing 333, something like that. So you're not seeing what everyone else is, so to speak. So you take that as a sign that, okay, then it's just me, it's my imagination, it's not really a sign. It is a sign. Trust your intuition, because at first you feel it, but then you talk yourself out of it. You're trying to connect spiritually more and more, and there's just something that's what's holding you back is, again, when you get the sign, you're not believing it. That's okay. In time, that'll work itself out. But do I have to wait? No. Acknowledge it now. I feel one of the particular things you are looking for is about a lover. I don't know why I say lover, but it's what I'm feeling. And you may be asking, should I just move on from this? Should I just move on? The answer is yes. Move on. Go ahead and move on. The reason being, because I don't feel like I'm moving on into another relationship. Even if you do, I feel confident. Listen, I feel confident you're going to end up in the right place, in the right time. I feel this often in a reading where I have this energy over here, right? They're having these realizations, almost like an awakening. They're not quite matured, but they're getting there. Do I stop everything I'm doing? Do I stop living my life? Do I not go work out? Do I not go join a group of people because I kind of feel stuck, to be honest? Am I trying? I don't know. What am I saying? Let me rein it in. It's the energy that I feel often. This energy will catch up with this energy when it's ready. When it's ready. I want you to think of yourself as energy. So holding yourself in place for another serves you zero purpose. Also, what I'm hearing is, as I add more activity into my own life, it helps my mind turn around, so I'm not focused on what was. Because it's not about what was, it's about what will be. What was and what will be are different. Because you're different. They're different. Life's experiences has caused them to awaken. But Sag, I feel someone is just holding themselves in place. I often feel judgment is a mirror image. And I guess what I mean by that in this reading is the mirror image are two separate people who are in the same mirror. I know it doesn't sound right, but I also feel like this is about awakening your own senses. Sagittarius, it's for some, I feel like you just rolled down and have given up. And I'm not talking about just giving up on a previous lover. I'm talking about you have rolled down and feel like you're giving up on yourself. And I want to go back to what this person's experiencing is they're learning that I'm not here forever. I've had limited time here. Limited. So get out there and find your soul family. They'll find you, but you have to put some effort, a little bit. You gotta walk through that door. Let's keep going. I just want to ask you to try not to take, again, past energy, future energy. This comes back together. It's not about the past. It's about what will be. And it would serve me to think that way. And what I mean by that is the connection. Connection is there. But all the crap in between, I don't want to bring that to my future, and it's got no place in my future unless I bring it there. My suitcase. Am I going to bring it or am I going to leave it? I know you're having trust issues. I have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which could very well be your energy. But it's not just your energy. For some of you, well, it's a mix. For some of you, it's fire on fire. I do feel like you're going to be joining a team. And I do feel you're fearful. But in the same breath, I want to say that it's going to be what gives you the stability and excitement. But stability. And when I'm saying you're joining a team, I feel I'm not really talking romantically. I'm talking about kind of being in the right place at the right time. But you have to walk out the door. You know what I mean? You have to get in your car. It's just not going to come knocking on your door. Maybe, but I don't think so. Because everything I'm feeling is I need to help you move out of this, well, how do I explain this? You know, without going into a lot of detail, February, beginning of February is very, very, very hard. And as I kind of sunk more into that tough energy, I started to feel stuck. Truly stuck. Like I couldn't sit down at my desk. Okay. Maybe this is why I went through it. I literally had to talk myself into it to start working again. And to get moving. I had to talk myself into it. But I did. I'm feeling that energy for you, but I'm also feeling, you know, when I say I'm stuck, I was stuck. I'm telling you, I felt stuck. And at first I allowed myself just to be. But eventually I had to move myself out of it. And I'm just feeling, not that I'm measuring us against each other, but I'm being given the feeling that if I can do it, you can do it. Just got to do it. Just, you know, and that's exactly what I did. I'm like, I just have to I have to put these cards in my hand. I got to start shuffling, all that kind of stuff. I got to get out of the house and go for a walk, that kind of stuff. Being proactive, even through the fear, even through what's keeping you stuck. Push through it. Push through it. And that's why joining a group, which can be anything is going to make you feel lighter. Soul family members. You know, I'm saying family, and I want you to understand your soul family member is not mom, dad, brother, sister, part of that. But this is who you're connected with eternally. You know, it's how I look at it. I had to do a video on that one time of how I see life after death. Let's keep going. I don't know what's going on with Saturn. I don't know if it's in retrograde. I really don't know. But I am feeling the energy of Saturn, and I'm feeling it as a testing ground. You know, you can look at Saturn as like the father figure of the planets, right? The father figure, the one that holds you accountable. Makes you see your way. Makes you see your... Well, it just holds you accountable for whatever, right? And I'm feeling the energy of Saturn. I have to look that up because I'm feeling it pretty strong. And it feels like restriction. It can feel like restriction. But I also feel, you know, I don't know if it's in retrograde, but I know when it goes direct, it's like the reward after the lesson. You know, it's the grade after the test. Am I going to get an A, a B, a C, a D? That type of thing. I don't feel I can flunk here, though. So it's letting me know that some of the feelings that you're having, and maybe even myself, were due to planetary action, but I feel Saturn more than anything. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. There's a Hangman. And Justice. You know, this person over here feels like they're going through a transformation. And it kind of feels like meant to be. You know, like it's time for it. Like destiny. You know, okay, now it's time. You know, like you've had this period of time to build, right? To build up oneself. But now it's, you know, it's not closing one chapter, it's adding in. So I'm not closing one chapter so I can then start a new one. This is about, and I feel this is more on someone that you're interested in. Could be you, though. Where I have been building, right? I've been building myself up, building my finances, my career, that type of thing. And I'm not really meant to close that door. But now it's like the re-entrance of love, relationship. Really noticing the yin and yang here. And I feel like that's what they're noticing. That's what this person is noticing. With the Hangman, it's telling me that there's definitely been a period of time. But through that period, wisdom is gained. This is definitely over you. The Five of Cups. This is the energy of our past. And I kind of like that the Five of Cups is representing it, because again I feel the energy of difference between what was and what will be. Now I have to allow this, right? I have to be accepting of it. Both parties have to be accepting of it. You know, I really don't feel like you left their mind. I don't feel like you left their heart. I'm not going to say that they thought about you. I think they think about you now a lot. I think there was a period of time when they kept themselves busy. And that's kind of what you're being asked to do. They kept themselves busy. But the connection's there, right? And, you know, I don't care if there was 20 people after you. When you have a soul connection, you have a soul connection. And, you know, karmic relationships have their purpose. They do. Even if we don't like it, they do. You know, they're stepping stones, they're lessons. But there's that soul connection. And we don't forget about that. It goes in the background. But it's coming back out again. I'm going to follow that path for a minute. There's the sun and the moon. I have the strength card, but it is in reverse, and I do kind of feel like it's meant to be in reverse. And the reason why I'm feeling that is I just feel like you don't understand your own power yet. You don't understand your own power of manifesting, of creating the life that you want to create. You're not quite there yet. You may be looking externally for power, but it's within. It's within you. This is also letting me know that, there is still energy that I need to overcome. And I feel it's fear. I just feel it's fear. My God, if we could just get rid of fear, what kind of life? Really, it's just so much fear. But it doesn't need to be there. That's the thing. You can overcome it. You haven't overcome it yet. But you can. Now attached to the Hermit. How? I gotta go within. Doesn't mean I have to break down every single thing in my life. I need to look at my fears, and I need to figure out what's the true cause of it. Because a lot of times our fears go, a fear that we have over someone or anyone. Someone would be faithful. Well, sometimes they don't really give us the reason. It's a fear that we learned before that, and we made the conscious choice of carrying it with us because we don't have to. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. Are you afraid to live your real dreams? Are you afraid to go after your real dreams? Do you feel you won't be successful? Are you afraid of rejection? If that's the case, think about the energy you're in right now. Six of Cups. Not surprised. Not surprised. And the Three of Wands. Beautiful. So this is about changing my energy, changing my thought process. It's just showing us right here the ability to really have great love, if that's what we want. To really have exactly what it is we want. Now, I shouldn't say exactly, because many times it can be better than what we can imagine. But there's that fear. It's still attached. So you're not believing it yourself yet. Take away a particular person and just look at love on the whole. If I eliminate this person and put someone in their place, this fear will still exist. Sag, I hate saying it like this, but listen, we all do this. It's the energy of holding myself back. I'm not saying you don't have reason to feel some of the feelings you have. You probably do. But you're stewing in them, right? Am I stewing in it but not even looking at it? For some of you, it's like, I don't believe I can have the type of connection that I truly want. A soulmate connection. And not that I want you to put a title on it, because who cares, right? Great love is great love. Will I ever have it? Or am I just destined to be alone? No, you're not destined to be alone. But you have to put the effort into, especially if you are, let's say you just really don't want this person back. Well, I know that doesn't mean I never want love again, right? I just don't want this person back. I'm not ready for this person. That's fine. If it's meant to be, it'll be at the right time. But it doesn't mean I don't want love. And I feel like what's being said here is there is love to be had in the most unexpected of places. So don't limit yourself. Like I want you guys to go out and join different things. I'm not feeling the energy of like go to the bar with your friends. I'm not feeling that. I'm actually feeling it's something you do alone. Doesn't mean you don't take a friend. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm feeling the energy of you do it alone because it's something that, listen, I feel it's something you're going to be very proud of yourself for. Pushing yourself out of that comfort zone. And what you're really doing is just reawakening who you truly are. Where you're, as I'm sitting in this heaviness, it's not where I'm meant to be, right? It's just not where I'm meant to be. It's where I'm allowing myself to stay, though. So as I actively do something to change that, which to me it feels like bringing people around you, but doing it in a way, where you will be passionate about it too. It just feels like the right people will be there for you. And you, by the way, will be there for others. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not even worried about this energy over here. Because I just feel, what's meant to be will be. It doesn't have to be immediately. I do have a lot of energy of pulling back, right? But no matter what, well, I don't want to say no matter what, because you have free will. You do have free will. I think if you push yourself a little bit outside your comfort zone, I feel like everything will start to open up again. We have the Devil card of Capricorn and the Three of Cups. I feel like you don't trust people right now. Like I'm in the energy of not really trusting. Perhaps you have had people cheat on you. And listen, we all know that's the worst feeling in the world, especially if you truly love someone. I do feel like you're attached to, I feel like the energy here is for someone of a Capricorn. I'm feeling this two ways. I am feeling it as a Capricorn very strongly, but I'm also feeling the energy of not trusting oneself. No, not really not trusting oneself. I don't trust anybody else. But this is something I need to work on, right? I need to turn the Strength card back up because it's within you. Working that out is within you. Excuse me. I feel like someone is attached to Capricorn. I feel like this may be your second time around. I'm feeling the same thing. Can I trust this person? In a few different things. Let me look at that a little deeper. I also feel this is separate, but I do feel like there is some out there. I feel like you're gay, but the world doesn't know it. I feel like there's some people who do know it, but not everyone. Not everyone knows it, And I don't even feel like that's important. But I feel the fear of going forward within a same-sex relationship. And part of it is because maybe you do want to kind of keep it private because not everyone knows. There's a little fear with that. And what I feel there is you have to live your authentic life and not worry about what everyone else thinks. Find your own dream, your own happiness, travel your own path. And those around you who don't agree or whatever the case, do you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. But you do have to move beyond that. And, I can say that. But it's the truth. It is the truth. You have a right to your own happiness. So don't let other people's opinions hold you back. I feel like I do feel like you'll move into this. I do feel like you should just allow yourself to move into it and take off the stigma. Take off the heaviness of it and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. For those who have someone coming back, I feel they have clarity of mind. I definitely feel they have clarity of mind. It's almost, I almost feel like, are they looking at your social media and you may have other men or other women on, like, joking with you, just being light-hearted. And I feel like, for a second, maybe longer, they're looking at that, and it's just adding a little bit of an element of fear that you won't be their choice. It's so funny because it's just funny because I feel this person's energy and seeing that and being like, man, she's probably not going to want me back. She probably doesn't want me. Yet I feel your energy where, oh man, I wish they'd come back. I wish they'd come back. Like two different perspectives looking at the same thing, completely different. And I'm not saying go and change your profile or anything like that. I just want you to realize how two people who really want the same thing can look at something from two totally different perspectives. I wanted to see if I could pull anything else out of that. Oh, well, I turned the Strength card up. So, now you gotta live by it. I'll tell you what's standing out to me of all these cards is the Princess of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and the Prince of Cups are really standing out to me. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Definitely got Capricorn down here again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That's truly what's just standing out. With the Justice card over here too, this person, no, never mind. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Real quick, I just want to say also, you know, this is the energy of holding oneself back again. Because I feel like, for you who's watching, I feel like opportunity to increase your finances, to add abundance, more, you know, add abundance, to learn something new, but it's tied to finances at the same time. Being presented to you, or will be presented to you. And what I worry about is if I am stuck, will I recognize this opportunity? So things being put in place for you, but needing to unstick yourself. Okay, let's keep moving. We got quite a few here, but I'm going to take them. So the Prince of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius can be younger energy. And I just want to say this Princess and Prince up here, I feel like this is younger energy of the past. Okay, so I don't feel like this is someone I'm seeing that's a lot younger than me. Or I don't even need to, it's just nothing I'm supposed to talk about. You know, who we were, that type of thing. Look at that, the Princess of Swords. The Fool. Remember, you're always the Fool in a reading. Fool is about rebirth. Fool doesn't carry the past. Nope. Look at the Fool as a baby being born with amnesia. I don't even remember my past. How can I carry it with me? It's not even about the remembrance of it. It's about it not affecting moving forward. This is really keeping my energy as light as I can. I feel like I'm skipping. Ace of Wands, beautiful. And the Five of Wands. Boy, I feel like, here we go. I feel like this is the possible connection. And here, this is soulmate energy. How do I know? I mean, it couldn't even be more if we have to put a title on it. How do I know? You're very like-minded. You're very, very like-minded, even if you act differently. Again, core values, even how you react to things. You react to things in the same way. You may not see it. They may not see it. But if you really look at it, it's there. You're able to see it. And I don't, I'm not telling you to like dig in deep and dirty and figure all this out. No, this is something that it wouldn't take me much to understand that, here's what I feel like. If I do something that they don't like, then they turn around and do it. So I have to experience that same feeling. And that pisses me off, so I turn around and do it back to them. And that pisses them off, so they turn around and do it back to me. And I feel like it's a vicious cycle. But if we look at it, we're both doing exactly what the other ones really don't want. So you see all this wasted energy that we're putting into something just to get that response. That's ego. It is. It's ego. And we all do it, But I feel like this is energy coming back around. And I feel like if this is a male-female relationship, I feel like the male will be, will be the one who, I want to say reaches out for communication first. And as I say that, why do I feel like you will know this before it even happens? Why am I feeling that? I'm not really sure this is something intuitively. I feel like this is more about someone, let's just say, let's use social media again. Looking at your Facebook, what have your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever it is, and reaching out to another to eventually reach you. And as soon as I said that, I feel that someone, and I feel like I'm on Facebook here, I feel like someone, like they will to go on a friend's page and like their post or make a comment with purpose. They want you to see it. In the hopes that it starts to reignite something. Look at that, That's what they want you to do. Of course, this could be you too. And, I know some are going to be like, well, that's kind of like playing games. Well, that's what we do, right? That's what we do as humans. But I feel this is a good move. I feel like the comment, by the way, if this is you going to do that, I feel like it's pretty uplifting and, put you in a good light with them, or vice versa. Is that right? Vice versa? Versa. So for some of you, look out for that. Or make that move. You have the Ace of Wands here too. Make the move. Come on. What do you have to lose? Make them. If you got nothing, what are you going to lose? Right? If I got nothing. Yeah, I'm feeling that pretty strongly. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do one more round, guys. I'm telling myself for March, because I want to do all these special readings, and I was going to not do the monthlies for just 1 month. I don't know how I'm going to do that, though. Oh, I was thinking, if anything, maybe I'll make them like 20 minutes, but can I even do that? I don't know. Okay, let's look. This is really strange because in my deck, when I'm preparing my deck for a reading, I turn all my cards up. I don't really read reversals unless I really feel. If they're meant to come in reverse, in my eyes, well, for me, not for other people, I just know my cards will turn in reverse. And I'm getting quite a few reversals here. And the cards that are in reverse are the World and the Ace of Swords. It is around your energy. And it's connected to the Five of Swords. And I feel like the Five of Swords, again, communication. Communication that maybe, I can look at this as the past, and it can kind of pinpoint me that communication may not have been the best. Not really what I'm supposed to focus on, though. Because with the Ace of Swords here, it's the opportunity to speak from my heart. It is the opportunity to know someone authentically. But I feel like I'm shutting it down a little bit. And the World card. So at this moment, I'm not allowing myself to evolve. It's that energy of feeling stuck. Listen, I'm feeling stuck. I'm not allowing myself to evolve. But I have all the energy that tells me I can. So I don't want you to look at this and get upset about it, because I can change this at any moment. I can simply turn this around, right? I can just turn it around. The same with you. Turn it around. Don't overanalyze. Certain things I do want to look at, though. I also feel this is talking about the way communication's coming in. So for some, it doesn't feel direct. Again, going through Facebook, going through a friend's post that I know you're going to read, leaving a comment where, you know, in some way it's going to make you feel good. This is about building you up. Not this is the person doesn't want to build themselves up, they want to build you up through their words. Let's just do right over this. Two cups. So, you know, that's connection. It's a connection I can trust. It doesn't mean it's easy, right? It doesn't mean that there's not things that we have to work through and all that. We do have to work through it. We have to work through things. But this is energy I can trust. And what I mean by that is my love is real. Their love is real. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is about an open heart. This is about truly ready to give my whole heart to someone. And I'm not thinking about what will the outcome be. I'm not thinking about will they love me back. No. This is the energy of opening my heart. Really without stipulation. Wow. Ace of Cups. Prince of Pentacles. And the Tower. What mirrors each other is the Two of Cups and the Tower. Why does the Tower show up? Tower shows up to give us an awakening, a realization, to end something that is no longer serving us at that time. I never look at the Tower as final. Death card would be more of an energy of, you know, final. Tower is just to shake us up, move us out, but doesn't mean it can't come back. Just not, it wouldn't serve you to bring it back in the same way. So I do need some clarification. I need some understanding, and I need to be willing. That's the bottom line. I need to be willing. In the center of those is the Ace of Cups. I have no doubt this is love at the highest caliber. And why do I keep feeling I have to say it doesn't mean that all the other crap isn't around it, but at the core, this is love. And you have the ability to have great love. You have the ability also to not just great love of a person, of another person, but a true understanding over oneself. It kind of feels like the healing of the heart. This king has his eye set right on that Ace of Cups. And he's bringing it to him. That's his goal. That's his goal. And he's a king, so he'll fulfill it. He will fulfill this goal. I also feel that with the Prince here, I've had growth. I've had growth within my foundation. I'm much more steady. With the Ace in reverse, only thing I worry about is if certain energy doesn't feel, this is within oneself though. I can take a beautiful thing, we can take a beautiful thing and destroy it with the wrong energy. Or we can take a beautiful thing and grow it to unbelievable measures, unbelievable results. It lies within each of us. And it does feel like both parties, but I have to jump back and just say, it's almost like the divine masculine who is also awakening, who really, I feel like a lot of divine masculines have had the awakening or they're in the awakening stages. This is also what I feel for this person. They may be your divine masculine, your divine feminine, but I feel divine masculine is the one who now is having an awakening. But let's just say, whatever, let's leave it like that. The love, the ability is here. And I'm looking at this King of Cups, looking at this Ace of Cups, and I know that he's thinking, I will have that. Doesn't have it yet though, okay? Doesn't matter. Because I just feel like in someone's heart of hearts, they're set on you, or you're set on them. But this isn't like some far-fetched type of thing. This is two people who feel the connection. And listen, you didn't have a perfect relationship, and that's the bottom line. Many of us don't. But how much was it universal? Okay, we won't get into all that. I just want to take just a couple cards on the Ace of Cups. On the Ace of Cups by itself. Actually, I'll bring the Two of Cups with that. And then we're going to let it go. But I feel like I need to do that. Look at that, the Princess of Cups. So I do feel like you will accept. When I see the Princess of Cups, I feel this is about love coming in, the opportunity to love coming in the most unexpected time. It's not something I can plan for. I just have to let it be and let it find me. Unexpected, but I feel open. Definitely open to it. One more. Don't give up hope. I'm seeing stars everywhere. Don't give up that hope. Don't keep yourself in place, but don't give up hope. Don't, do I even have to put a name behind it? No. Universe, I want great love. That's what I want to manifest. However it comes to me, I will leave that up to you. But this is what I would like to have in my life. I'm prepared to accept it. I'm prepared to look at what I need to look at and be proactive to move myself out of stuck energy. But it is what I want. Well, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the Prince of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Pentacles and this Wheel of Fortune together. My God, destiny. Let destiny play out. Let it play out without having to force its hand. Let it play out naturally. How do I do that? And let it come down in my favor. It's all within my energy. Believe, optimism, hope, proactive, surrounding myself with the right type of people. All of this is what helps me create. All of this is what whatever I put out there is what I bring back. Bottom line. Just part of destiny. I do feel like, I do feel like this person will have some form of an apology. Could be you having a form of, maybe you're just apologizing to each other. But I also feel it's awareness. I feel like this prince is really representing what was and the awareness over each person's action. And the awareness of, especially with the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel, the awareness of what we need to do to move forward. And I want to say it one last time. The energy that was between these two people is not the energy moving forward. It's just not. So I don't want to live in that past energy. It won't bring me what I want. It won't bring them what they want. It just won't. I feel this person has definitely gained stability throughout the years. I'm not saying they're coming in perfect, but I am saying that they're coming in free and clear. I'm saying that there is an awareness of who you are in their life and vice versa. Why can't I say that today? And the same back. It's like that mirroring energy. Okay, so I'm mirroring energy here. So then I really want to think about that for a second. We're mirroring each other's energy. So if I put myself in a negative energy, in a defeated energy, this is what will go to them and come back. Think about that. Okay. It's like your homework. Think about that. Really think about that. Just that part of it, okay? What I'm putting out is what I get back. You're the painter. And I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your beautiful patience. I'm sure there's a reward coming, because I always feel when we're patient with things and we work things through, there is rewards that follow. But these are things that we're creating. Maybe we just don't know it. Anyway, my dear, destiny's playing itself out. Think about the energy I'm putting out, because that's what's going to come back. You can just say absolutely not. That's completely up to you. This is not about, some of it's not even really about the other person. It's about you and learning how to move yourself out of hard energy. And sometimes we need other people. We need that connection. But listen, I feel like, I felt this earlier, if I'm joining a gym or I'm joining a yoga studio, I'm joining a painting class, a cooking class, there will be people that, I'm feeling like, especially for women, I'm feeling like you're going to meet some friends that will then become lifelong friendships. Your souls are connected, and there's nothing better than that. I love you guys. I love you so much. If you're in that dark energy, I know you can pull yourself out. And, sometimes you need to be in it for a little bit, but don't allow yourself to live in it. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.